Nowadays, obesity cases in young people are increasing constantly, affecting society and making us questioning. Why is this problem increasing? What factors of the 21st century have influenced in the increase of this problem? And how the healthy habits can be improved as a solution of the problem?
In order to search and understand more about this increasing problem in the society, in our project we choose the health and disease topic, focusing on why society of the 21st century present more cases of obesity in children and adolescents than society of the 20th century. Through a comparison of both centuries, we want to make people aware of the importance of healthy habits and how they can use it in their daily life.
Through the creation of posters, explanations, and a healthy day, people will start being aware about the issue, the causes and consequences of it, and what they can do to prevent it. The actions and activities above will be made in a healthy event at a school and in public environments. The entire project and solution proposed will be related to the transversal project use of the free time, in which we present healthier alternatives that people are able to practice in their daily life.
In order to accomplish with the course of action, we establish a plan with the specific dates and the role of each member in the task. First, the members of the group investigate the internal and external factors of obesity in 20th and 21st century in order to make a comparison between them.
The second activity was the creation of the posters. Two members create a poster that include the causes, consequences, and tips to prevent obesity. The above to motivate people to have healthy habits.
The members of the group made interviews to schools at the school and to people in public environments to establish a common conduct for young population and their healthy habits. In addition, people are going to be aware about the issue through the poster and explanation of it. In this task, we select 2 students that participate in the healthy program.
4. Analysis of data. The members of the group analyze the collected data considering the research of the centuries mentioned, in order to create a complete analysis and find possible solutions that can be implemented.
Monthly control of interview people. The members of the group will interview students that participate in a healthy program to observe the changes and the factors that affect the result.
Creation of video. A member of the group create a video that evidences the progress, develop, and analysis of data as a final product.
Project, as a group we want to find the difference between 20th and 21st century that causing the obesity. The goal of the outcome is to make people aware about obesity and how to face this issue.
To accomplish the above, the group create a poster presenting the causes, consequences, and 2 main tips that people may include in their lives. In addition, to find the cause between the centuries that increase the amount of obesity rates, the group made an investigation process in which is explained the internal and external factors that may affect the individual of the context in question, 20th and 21st century.
Moreover, the team made some interviews inside and outside the school with the aim to know the healthy conditions of the interviewed population and be able to create a proper solution of the issue, considering the particularities of the context. Furthermore, we plan a healthy day in which, with the nurse help, we provide nutritional and physical tips according to the body characteristics of each person that participate in this activity. In the personal perspective, considering the expert opinion of Dr. Robert Ramping, the factors that influence the individual to have a disorder in his/her healthy habits are the high stress level, the lack of free time to do cardiovascular exercise, a social environment in which people feel pressure to eat junk food instead of something prepared at home, the chronic consumption of alcohol, and the addiction of playing video games or watching TV. The above help us to create our outcome because it gives to us an idea of what factors may affect the individual and why they might be prone to suffer of obesity. Also, it helps to us to identify a tendency in young population and to create a proper solution of this scourge according to the context of the individual.
According to the Colombian Education Minister, Bogotá has been affected by the overweight and obesity, in which the 12% of the kids and adolescents are suffering from this health problem, increasing the death rate.
In the national perspective, Colombia declared a law about strategies to promote a healthy diet and physical activity in schools and jobs. Also, it was approved a tax to the sugar beverage, looking for the decrease of consumption of this kind of drinks. This helped creating our outcome, guiding us of possible actions that can be done in our context.
Global perspective. In the global perspective, exists organizations designed to fight obesity around the world by improving school nutrition and physical activity environments. Also, they are promoting breastfeeding and healthy eating, which help the countries to decrease the percentage of overweight in children and adolescents.
We made these questions in order to find the habits that each person have and what is their opinion about having a healthy life. How many times do you exercise in a week?
Ahorita, 0 días.
Listo. Bueno, muchísimas
Sí,
gracias.
debo hacerlo.
In this question, there is a difference between the age interviewed. Younger people generally do more exercise than the older, because older people usually don't have the necessary time or money to afford it. Meanwhile, young people have more time and energy to develop physical activities. One of the facilities that young people do exercise is that they usually practice sports such as basketball, soccer, or volleyball, so they don't need specialized equipment to do their routine.
What kind of food do your grandparents eat?
Pues yo pienso que en la antigüedad, hace pues 2 o 3 generaciones atrás, la comida era un poco más saludable. ¿Por qué? Porque en primer lugar hay pues toda una explicación relacionada con el uso del suelo, los alimentos eran un poco más artesanales, la cocina era más en casa, las dinámicas poblacionales hacían que usted pudiese ir más a su casa y cocinar sus alimentos. Hoy en día, por el afán pues de todo el tema de la que llamamos globalización, industrialización, etc., el negocio de la comida como tal se ha vuelto un negocio muy rentable porque lo han tecnificado.
Most of the people answer that their grandparents live in a rural zone, so they ate more natural and homemade food, generating that they had a better diet, different from nowadays that most of the food is processed and contains lots of chemicals.
How do you think you can improve your healthy habits?
I'm gonna eat a lot of candies and also to have like a strict diet that all the days eat different things that it's good for your health.
The people that we interview answer especially 2 things. First, that they can make more exercise than they normally do, and second, that they can improve their diet by eating less fats and carbohydrates.
How do you think you can incentivize people to improve their healthy habits?
At least making them aware of that and saying like it's too easy as just putting more vegetables in your food. Maybe go running a little bit in the mornings. It's just as easy as that, and it's very good for your life, for your health.
People propose that by reducing the consumption of food with fats at home and promoting physical activities such as ciclovia, aerobics, or running, they can incentivize other people. Furthermore, they had the idea to make people aware about the negative consequences of not having healthy habits, for example, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, or cancer.
I did. I noticed that I lost some weight, but I also, well, I did, like I said, I did follow the diet, but also one thing that I'm sure it's affect was that like 2 weeks before, because of my personal opinion, I decided, my beliefs, I decided to become vegetarian.
Yes, I followed it. I try to less the quantities of chocolate and candies.
Okay, do you see any change in your body or your health?
I think like in my health, more like in my body, like I feel more that I have more healthy habits, that my health lifestyle be better with the tip that you give me.
In the Healthy Day, we selected 5 students to make them a diagnosis with the help of the nurse by measuring their height and weight to know their body mass index and their healthy conditions. To obtain results, we gave to the students some tips in order to improve their healthy habits. The interviews made us able to determine a tendency in people's answer. With the first question about what people think they can improve their healthy habits, most of the interviewers, without a discrimination of age, agreed that they must take care of what they eat and do more exercise. The above, through eating less junk food, trying to cook in a healthy way their foods, include in their daily diet a balanced proportion of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals.
Also, they know they should increase the time they spend doing exercise in activities such as walking, cycling, playing football, basketball, or volleyball. In relation with this, to answer the second question about what kind of food their grandparents eat, everyone agreed that in the past century, due to the population dynamics, society were able to have more time to eat homemade food, to exercise, and take care of their healthy habits.
On the other hand, with the question about how they will incentivize people to have healthy habits, most of the people answered that giving a good example of having a good diet, doing exercise, and taking care of themselves is the best way in which they can influence their partners to start a change in their healthy conditions. Also, using resources such as social networks and social meetings, they are able to incentivize people to change their habits.
To begin with, in 21st century, this issue is presented in the society as an evolution of the social factor in the 20th century. In other words, in the 20th century, obesity rates started increasing due to the modernization and industrialization process that make the food production a mechanical process. With this, caused the creation of junk food, the use of preservatives in the conservation of food, and the use of hormones and chemicals to make faster the cultivation process.
As a consequence, food starts producing negative impacts in humans because of the large amount of chemicals and preservatives, which damage the quality of food in terms of nutrients and the natural benefits of it.
In addition, the internal factors are present as a consequence of the external factors. Population dynamics had a change, which makes the individual to have less time to take care about their healthy habits, increase their stress level, create the culture to eat junk food as a faster and tasty solution, decrease the free time to do exercise, and increase the mode of playing video games and watching TV. Reason why the social belief at homemade food and having healthy habits had changed into a stereotype in which what is faster and cheaper is better, making people to have a disorder in their healthy habits and to increase the obesity rates in all the population.
In conclusion, answering the issue, it is possible to explain the reasons why obesity cases increase in the 21st century. This statement, considering the research already mentioned, we found that modernization and industrialization processes made a change in population dynamics, transforming the behavior and lifestyle of the population, increasing the obesity rates. With the identification of the factors affecting the individual in its context, we are able to give to the joint population selected a guide of what they can do to prevent and solve this issue in an easy and practical way that they can use in their daily life.